Imagine hitting your golf ball into the water, then watching a fish swim over and swallow your golf ball. Sounds impossible, right? Well, that's exactly the bizarre situation a Masters champion found himself in. And what happened next left everyone wondering, what does the rules of golf actually say when a fish eats your ball? And believe it or not, there is a ruling for this. Charl Schwartzel, the 2011 Masters champion, found himself at the center of one of the strangest moments in professional golf. During the LIV Golf event at Bedminster, Schwartzel's ball ended up in the water. But instead of simply accepting a normal water hazard situation, something completely unexpected happened. A fish got involved. The fish grabbed the golf ball and swallowed it. Yes, swallowed it. Even the players and commentators were stunned by what they were seeing. This wasn't a normal lost ball. It wasn't a spectator picking it up. And it certainly wasn't a standard water hazard ruling. So what happens when Mother Nature literally eats your golf ball? This is where the rules of golf get surprisingly interesting. Under the rules of golf, an animal is considered an outside influence. If an animal moves your ball and the ball can be recovered, the player generally doesn't receive a penalty. The ball can be replaced on its original spot. But Schwartzel had a much bigger problem. The fish didn't simply move his ball, it swallowed it. And because the original ball could not be recovered, the situation became a lost ball problem. That meant Schwartzel couldn't simply replace the ball and continue as if nothing happened. Instead, the rules required the appropriate lost ball procedure, including the one-stroke penalty and returning to the previous spot under stroke and distance relief. Imagine that. You hit a perfectly ordinary golf shot. A fish eats your ball, and you still get penalized. What makes this moment so fascinating is that the rules of golf actually account for an incredible number of unusual situations. Golfers can lose balls in trees. They can have balls moved by animals. Their balls can be affected by wind and water. But watching a fish actually swallow the ball is something you almost never see in professional golf. And that's what made Schwartzel's reaction so memorable, because there was almost nothing he could do. You can't exactly walk into the water and ask the fish to give the ball back. But here's the question many golf fans are probably asking. Should a golfer really be punished when an animal eats their ball? From a common-sense perspective, it certainly feels harsh. Schwartzel didn't hit the ball into a fish. The fish chose the ball. But golf's rules aren't designed around what feels fair in the moment. They're designed to provide a consistent procedure for situations that happen on the course. And in this case, the result was painful. One bizarre fish encounter, one lost golf ball, and one penalty stroke. This may go down as one of the strangest golf rulings you'll ever see. Because we've seen players deal with water, trees, bunkers, spectators, and even animals. But a fish swallowing a professional golfer's ball? That's a new one. And it raises an incredible question. If this happened to you, would you accept the penalty? Or would you argue that the fish should be responsible for the stroke? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoy the wildest, strangest, and most controversial stories in golf, subscribe to Golf Stories and turn on notifications. Because you never know what the rules of golf are going to throw at us next.